place. Wow. Who would have... The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the Academy. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological... Yeah! Or else they wouldn't have been that Is that it, though? I've always felt that this Doctor is different from the Academia sages. Instead of being interested in the end product... The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the Doctor being weird is... So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a... We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to... The other obsession is probably related to his past. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. The more we know now, the better we can plan for... Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet...
Work time! Let's begin!
Into the wind!
You know it's sweet for
This isn't good.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. The ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Time to go.
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Begin.
One with nature.
Stay right there. Send this quickly.
Wind strategy. Let's light it up.
Be still.
This isn't good. You'll get frostbite. Frozen.
Cascade.
Disgusting. Pay your dues.
Be still. I may have overestimated myself.
Can't run from death.
section of the device to clear the tracks.
No more words.
Into the wind.
Cascade.
Right. This isn't good. Time to have a load of this. Come at
One with nature.
Be still.
Be a killjoy. Don't be just detoxifying. Went too far. Low.
One after another.
Follow the wind.
Looking at its operational status, we must... Oh no. What? Are you nervous, Paimon? If you really want to know... Yes, I am. I feel not just nervous.
Curious?
Curious about her fate. To me, everything we perceive, and if it's a form of knowledge, however, only fate is about that which has yet. So to me, fate is. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen. And now, at long last, I will personally experience my own fate with you by.
Ah, so that's what you mean.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now, like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet. With the nose, how much effort and resources did this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement.
You sure are something. Dishing out
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power.
NAHIDA wouldn't feel the same things.
Do you not realize?
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. All those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws.
Is that so? This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, god of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence, unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer, the god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where you're... Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War.
Time to go.
Churn!
Let's move out.
As one with wind and cloud.
Insignificant past!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Depth effect. Cascade.
Feeble human!
My endless cycle begins! Tremble! Burn to oblivion!
Time to go.
Hold the line! A fresh maneuver!
Tremble! Kneel!
Allow me!
Reality is pain!
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate. Burn to oblivion! Kneel! Reality is pain! Good riddance, cruel world!
The wind knows it.
Hold the line!
Let's light it up!
Yeah! Hey!
Your new god awakens!
This is the end.
Now, your eyes have been opened.
Time to go. Wind strike.
Tremble!
Uphill battle! Uphill battle!
Kneel! Reality is pain!
Cascade.
Humans. Filthy humans.
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined.
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be a... Forbidden knowledge? It seems... You're in for... Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already...
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected...
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Aww. Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just... sharing her pain. The pollution of her... Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the end. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path, and then we'll let... Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so...
Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the its course is the direction...
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Be still.
Hold the line!
One with nature.
Be still.
Rest and rebuild!
Clouds high. The birds... Let's light it up! Wind struck.
A whirling sigil has appeared in the sky!
I follow the wind.
Allow me!
Into the wind.
Cascade.
The wind knows me.
Be still.
Rest and rebuild!
Into the wind. As one with wind and club.
Everybody stand back! To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Time to go.
We changed direction. Are we still...
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, we'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still in...
Huh? But everything's been completely normal.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions.
Are you saying you've never met...
No, it seems that my birth and her death took place at this. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance.
Hey, you've done a great... So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but the ones...
Is that... Are you...
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're... of the same...
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I... going to be a great Archon?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me. But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago?
So what exactly is
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul,
So, There's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled...
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the first... Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge... But... things didn't go as... And then... I remembered that my consciousness was also... From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden...
Oh no.
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness.
Yes, but my feelings were... Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me, and there's no way for me to eliminate myself. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
Wait, no.
So you realize what that implies? You are very... Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. Removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never... But this is...
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. How can we just forget you? Is there really no other way? There must be...
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is...
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the... These are the words in their entirety. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul conscious. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Huh? That sound.
I've been waiting here far too long.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually kill. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do—
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition.
You mean there are many different
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks it. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over and it's time to tidy up. For example, the Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken. Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years. Will the destruction of a gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble, but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has... Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then.
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster if it... But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow heart... Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of...
Price? Interesting. What price?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how... Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. Yes, how very interesting. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned?
Like you said, it's difficult to make people being as smart as you are. Have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then...
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. But what I'd like to know is... how...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my... Another chess piece. And where is your dendronos?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway... Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty? Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat...
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth. Once I finish telling you about this, with negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
together. Okay. Are you awake? Kale says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Come on, Traveler!
How many Rukkhadevata mushrooms do I need to sell before I find a proper hotel?
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep, yep!
I prepared some breakfast today.
It's nice to have you here.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm
And Paimon bets they're all
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read. Oh, it's. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand. As heroes of Sumeru, please be.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing. Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people. Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Mac.
Hinari!
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better.
I'm recovering well. Thanks.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already.
It's fine. I'm not that busy. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need...
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything.
Yes, but there are still some The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear.
By the way, we have some good news.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it.
Huh? You mean he was already here?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration.
Celebration feast? No.
Huh? But,
Perhaps, or...
come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type. You and Kale are both
Kale has taken... You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun...
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't in... Lesser Lord Kusanali in her boundless mercy has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of... As a result, work has increased for the...
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand.
Ah, right! We're here to request permission.
You've recovered well. You may go.
Yay!
The rainforest is the best
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here.
is a
Oh, it'll be fine.
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon,
We got your letters, so here we are!
you're the best.
Huh? Are we the only...
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all. You have no idea how happy I am.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody... Because Paimon thinks everybody will love...
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the... But indeed, we...
Ooh, good idea.
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone. I'm sad.
There's always a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Traveler and Paimon, could you help if for some reason they didn't?
Yeah, we can also check out how
When I wrote as for Sino, I'm not too sure about Rob. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she...
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.